You learn the language by conversing. You see what I'm saying? It's not like you learn grammar and then you can speak. You got to start by speaking.
Right.
I'm going to start laying down some building blocks. Hola is a building block. Me llamo is a building block. And there's a pivot point here. So you can say me llamo Karim.
Karim.
And I'm going to say me llamo Tony.
Hola, me llamo Karim.
Muy bien. Hola, Karim, me llamo Tony. Soy means I am. De means from. And if you're from Chicago, can you say I'm from Chicago?
Soy de Chicago.
Soy de Chicago. I'm going to say soy de Raleigh. So, hola, Karim, me llamo Tony. Soy de Raleigh. Can you do it?
Hola, Tony, me llamo Karim. Soy de Chicago.
Now, if we take that same verb and put that verb in the second person form of a question at a question, eres means are you. So you could say, are you from Chicago or are you from Raleigh? Question mark. Can you ask me a question?
Sí. ¿Eres de Raleigh?
Bien, bien. Sí. Soy de Raleigh. Karim, ¿eres de Chicago?
Sí.
¿Eres de Raleigh?
No.
No. And if you say no soy de Raleigh, it's the opposite, right? So, Karim, ¿eres de Raleigh?
No. So, no soy de Raleigh? No soy de Raleigh. Soy de Chicago.
See how you could do that on your own? You don't need me to show you how to do that anymore. Like, you just have the blocks and you mix the blocks according to your logic. You see?
Yes.
Vivo is a new verb, and here's what I always say. Verbs are seeds. So you plant the seed. We've just planted the seed. It hasn't grown yet, but it can grow into a number of branches. So vivo means I live, en means in, and I live in Chicago, so I'm going to say vivo en Chicago. What about you?
Vivo in Willowbrook.
Now, if we take vivo and say vives asks me, Tony, do you live in Chicago? So ask me if I live in such and such place.
Tony, vives in Chicago?
And I'm not going to write C again. That's already established. See how, as we move through the course, I don't have to keep repeating. Like, you will have already invested in these words. You see what I'm saying?
Sí.
I'm going to turn every piece into Arabic, just so you can see how that would look. Hello is marhaban. Can you say marhaban?
Marhaban.
Ismi Karim.
Ismi Karim.
Ana min Chicago.
Ana min Chicago.
Hal anta min Chicago.
Hal anta min Chicago.
Nam. Ana min Chicago.
Ana min Chicago.
If you're not, you would say Ana lestu. I am not. Ana lestu min Chicago.
Ana lestu min Chicago.
Can you say I'm not from Raleigh, I'm from Chicago?
Ana lestu min Raleigh. Ana min Chicago.
Momentes. Now, that was a 30-second Arabic lesson just to show you that learning a language is not that difficult.
Definitely. Hablo español. ¿Hablas español? Estudio español. Estudio español con Tony.
Nice move. I'm not telling you what to say here. I'm giving you the building blocks. You match the building blocks creative. That's actually what happens when you speak a language.
Much easier. Where were you at when I was in high school?
Thank you. Verbs are seeds, and the conversation is the tree. I need to introduce to you what I call the verb timeline, which is the idea that verbs are best represented on a timeline.
Hablo español.
How do you say I study Spanish?
Estudio español.
How do you say I study Spanish with?
Estudio español con Tony.
Tomo means I drink. How do you say I drink coffee?
Tomo café.
How do you say I don't drink coffee?
No tomo café.
How would you say, no, I don't drink a lot of coffee?
No tomo mucho café.
How do you say I drink a little coffee?
Tomo poquito café. No tomo mucho café. Tomo poquito café. Hablé español con Tony hoy. Hablé mucho español con Tony hoy.
Bien.
Estudié español con Tony hoy.
See how it's not linear. Everyone assumes language is necessarily linear, but in your mind, how the way language actually lives in a human's mind is not linear. Like, you're not storing a dictionary in your mind. In a way to test this is to say, tell me all the colors in alphabetical order. You'd be like, you don't have a list. And so the fact that language methods are teaching you the language or attempted to teach through lists is unnatural. Here it's organic. There's a philosopher or mathematician, I don't remember who, that is famously quoted saying there are no straight lines in nature. If you put it in these terms, I like to put them in these terms. God didn't make a straight line. He made man, if you like, and man made straight lines, which is useful to man, right? I want a straight roof, thank you very much, but it's, you're not going to find that in nature. No tree grows straight, it grows rough.
Right.
Right, it swirls upward. So this represents nature in that way.
Definitely enlightening. I'm seldom winter, and definitely even now just see the flow of it. Makes sense. I love the building blocks technique.
Thank you.